friends, this is Ashley again, and today I'm going to talk about the New York Times By the Book tag. And this has about 10 questions. Some of the questions have, a few questions packed in, but this tag just kind of talks about, your reading style, your book interests, and let's get started. Number 1, what book is on your nightstand right now? The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, which I love. 2, what is the last truly great book that you read? We Were the Lucky Ones by Georgia Hunter. 3, if you could meet any writer, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you want to know? That would be Jane Austen, and honestly, I just want to know why she never got married. 4, what books might we be surprised to find on your shelves? 50 Shades of Grey, the whole trilogy, I own them all, and I actually still own all of my Norton anthologies from college. I know a lot of other fellow English majors probably got rid of them, but I actually still have them. You can see them right there. 5, how do you organize your personal library? This is actually a tough question, but luckily I have it kind of sitting right behind me. A lot of my college and grad school textbooks I have packed away in this closet over here, and some other books that I just don't really read anymore, and a bunch of books from like when I was a kid I have packed away as well. But really, I have my whole actual bookcase of books to read. Up here I have Shakespeare, my Norton anthologies, Harry Potter stuff, and all of my Jane Austen books and spin-offs. Then it kind of goes books I really like, my favorite books are here, and it kind of just goes down of these are my most favorite books, and then over here books that I kind of like, Series of Unfortunate Events, and then other books that are okay, down to books that I don't really like all that much, but I still have. 6, what book have you always wanted to read and haven't gotten around to yet? For me, that would be The Scarlet Letter. I started reading it a few times, but I just put it down and didn't finish. And also Wuthering Heights. I started it twice, but the book that I had at the time was really old and it kept falling apart. So I actually bought a new copy. It's right there. I just haven't gotten back around to it yet. And this question also asks, is there anything you feel embarrassed to never have read? And actually, yeah, obviously Wuthering Heights and The Scarlet Letter, but I also have never read The Call of the Wild, which I know is a classic book that you read in high school, but I never read. 7, what are some disappointing, overrated, just not good books that you felt like you were supposed to like but you didn't? And that for me, that was Big Magic, Room, Lolita, Cheryl Strayed's Brave Enough quote book, which was the dumbest book I ever bought. Yeah, those are some books that I felt like I was supposed to like, but I was just eh. And this question also asks, what was the last book you put down without finishing? And that book is Unbroken by Laura Hillenbrand. It's a World War II Olympic runner biography book. It just is not clicking with me when I started trying to read it, but maybe eventually I'll pick it back up. Sorry, it's sitting right over here in a little pile of books. 8, what kind of stories are you drawn to? I love a little bit of YA and fantasy, like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, every once in a while. I mostly love contemporary books, World War II related historic fiction. I love a good witchy magic book. And I love Jane Austen's spin-off novels. I have a whole bunch up there. And I do also enjoy reading feminist kind of social issue books as well. This question also asks, are there any types of books that you stay clear of? And I definitely stay away from romance and science fiction and kind of hardcore fantasy books. 9, if you could require the president to read one book, what would it be? Well, President Trump, please read The Handmaid's Tale or A Thousand Splendid Suns. 10. What do you plan to read next? Which is a great question. I'm not entirely sure, but I might start into this little stack of Jane Austen spin-offs that I've been collecting, or maybe I'll read something that I just got in my most recent Book of the Month box. You can watch my unboxing, I'll tag it up there, but they're sitting on this shelf, and I really want to read all three of them like at the same time. I just want to devour them. That's all I've got, and thanks for watching. I will post the questions below so you can also answer them. I tag you. Go for it. Bye.